Understand the characteristics of image formed in the plane mirror and its applications. First, let's understand what are the different characteristics of image obtained in a plane mirror. There are 4 different characteristics. Let's understand the first one. For that, we are going to perform certain simple experiment. First step, it says, take a lighted candle, take a plane mirror. Next, place the lighted candle in front of the mirror. Now students, what do you see? You see one more candle in the mirror, that is the second candle, right? So the real candle is called as the object, and the candle that is formed in the mirror is nothing but the image. So we have 2 things, object and image. So we conclude that the image formed in the plane mirror is upright. Upright, it means erect. Let's move ahead with the second characteristics. There is a question, student, is the image of the same height as that of the object? Let's understand this by performing one more experiment. Take a full-length mirror and stand in front of the mirror, students. Next, what you have to do is place your head in contact with the mirror. Now, measure the distance of this point from the floor. When you measure the distance of the image height and the object height, what do you see? You will notice that the image is of the same size as that of the object. So from that, students, we conclude that the image formed in a plane mirror is upright and of the same size as that of the object. Coming to the next characteristic, it says stand in front of a mirror raising your left hand. Now students, what happens is when the object raises its left hand, you will notice that the image in the mirror, it will raise its right hand. Now we'll do the reverse of it, that is raise your right hand. Now when you raise your right hand, the image will raise its left hand. So what does that mean? It means that the right and the left side are interchanged in the image formed in a plane mirror. So we say this inversion is called as lateral inversion. And students, such image is said to be laterally inverted. Moving ahead with the next characteristics. Now the image formed in a plane mirror is behind the mirror, we know that. But what is the exact location? To understand the location, let's perform one more experiment. Take a chessboard and place one piece, that is queen, you will place it on it. Now place a plane mirror upright at one end of the board. After that, what you have to do is place the queen in the middle of the third square from the mirror. When you place this queen on the third square, observe the image. What do you see? The image too is in the third square behind the mirror. Now students, move the queen at the end of the board. We'll move it to the end of the board. When you move the queen to the end of the board, what do you notice? What you see that the image too is at the end of the board. So from this, students, we can conclude that the image in a plane mirror is behind the mirror and at the same perpendicular distance behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. So from that, I can say that the image distance and object distance is same. So students, let's revise the characteristics of image obtained in a plane mirror. The first characteristic, the image formed in a plane mirror is upright. Upright means erect. Next, the image formed in a plane mirror is upright and of the same size as the object. The next point, an image in a plane mirror is behind the mirror and at the same distance from it as the object. And finally, the right and the left sides are interchanged in the image formed in a plane mirror. This is called as lateral inversion. So these are the characteristics of image obtained in a plane mirror. Let's understand these characteristics. We'll do the application of it. For that, students, we'll perform an experiment. A robot is standing at a distance of 8 meters away from a plane mirror. Now this is a representation of a plane mirror. You all know that, right? Now when the robot is 8 meters away, the question is at what distance from him will his image be formed? So students, now you know that the object distance and the image distance are same. So if the object is 8 meters away, the image is also 8 meters away. But if you read the question, they are asking us at what distance from him is the image formed. So from him, if you notice, the image is formed at a distance of 16 meters from him. That is, the total distance from him to the image is 16 meters. Moving ahead. Now, if the robot moves 2 meters towards the mirror, let's make the robot move 2 meters towards it. Initially, it was 8 meters. Now, it will be 6 meters, right? So, the question is, at what distance from is the image formed? Let's understand this. He is standing 6 meters away. So, obviously, the image will also stand 6 meters away. So the image will be formed at a distance of 6 meters from the mirror. Now tell me students, if it is the total distance from the robot to the image, then it will be 12 meters, right?